Well, the ban has had about 24 hours to settle. I've had the time to actually, process this list, and I'm going to give some pretty big, impactful thoughts here. Alright, once again to the 30% of you guys that have not smashed the crap out of that subscribe button, please smash it so you guys don't miss out on more of these little discussions. So what are my thoughts now that this list has had time to settle with me? Let's take a moment and process this. Yes, you have no idea. All right, so I've had the chance to play a little bit of this format and testing this morning from stream last night into the morning. Took some time to actually just kind of boot up Runic, kind of go see what we could find, and I got the chance to play against what would be new era tier elements, and I will tell you that honestly, tier elements with the cashier stuff. It's an interestingly scary deck, especially if you're taking in unicorns, and will be Fenrir's unicorns, Papayas's, for like extension plays, and then it's going to come down to like your tier elements package. Now, a couple big things that I want to say about tier. Whoo, boy, did they get destroyed on this list. Alright, first of all the tier elements names going to 1 was a pretty huge hit. And I can tell you that the deck is a lot more crippled here than you actually think it is. They sent this deck back to the literal Stone Age at this point in time, and that's going to be pretty important overall when you get a chance to kind of look at like the state of how things are going right now, because the fact that they now have less names to be able to fusion something. I mean, Kit Kalos getting cratered off the face of the planet was definitely something, but Konami didn't want to risk what's happening in the OCG right now, where you're seeing, with the amount of names that they have in the higher RNG amounts, that they're basically being forced to, deal with another evolution to that deck. So they went ahead and took the precautionary measures here to clean that up. Now, the big thing here with that is, with the Ishizu cards also going on, I'm sorry, Naturia players, and to the few Earthbox Medulce players out here that were taking advantage of like the Vernal Sif and all that stuff. I'm sorry that you guys were collateral damage for this, and I do mean this in the best way possible, but like they just got Dragon Roller treatment, and they all got cratered to 1 actually, which is probably where they should be. Now, I don't really, outside of tier elements got cratered, I'm gonna revisit a lot of these. I want to do like a top 10 deck video so I can have everybody complain that I didn't put their rogue deck on the thing as per usual, but everybody seems to know something that I don't when it comes to these sorts of things, but it's neither here nor there. So here's the biggest thing with tier right now is there's going to be a lot of coping for a little while. A lot of people are going to be looking at tier, and you're going to hear a lot of people going, "No, Robbie, tier is actually the best deck in the room still. I don't know what you're talking about when you say the cash tier is going to be the best deck. I've play tested 2 minutes, and the one cash tier player I played quit, and I know everything I'm talking about." That's kind of what I'm seeing and hearing from a lot of this right now. Now, once again, to be honest with you, I don't think that tier is out of the race yet. I saw a discussion earlier about a certain interesting post talking about that, tier might not be the best deck right now, but in another event, give it time to figure itself out. It could be. I don't think that's the case. Konami definitely cratered Sprite and tier. Now, Sprite didn't get its knees knocked out quite as bad as tier elements did, and now you've got the big old question right now of, well, Robbie, Macrocosmo.deck is now the best deck. I said this previously, and I'll say this again. Cash tier is not an unwinnable matchup. No. So if they do not, I guess I should state this too. If they do not open the adventure package to put the Griffin Rider on the field to protect their investment of a field, you're probably going to be able to space rock them. Big ol' Nibiru destroys that deck. I'm sorry to tell you this. Or you're going to see Book of Eclipse widely main decked as a counter to blow this out of the water. All right, you've got some very, very big options there to clean this up. All right, and that's good. When Nibiru can be a deciding factor in a lot of these games right now, It's going to be very, very good. And I think it's the big thing that, like, when the supposed best deck in the room is only zone locking and not even putting up negates, that's a huge, huge thing. All right? If I don't have to play through any negates and I can do whatever I want, that is the biggest, craziest thing that we have ever had in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! All right? Think about that. And like I said, the biggest negate you're going to have to deal with is probably named Griffin Rider, depending on the build. Now, in the Kashtira Mirror, if you go second with the Adventure Package, it might not be good. I don't know right now on if the Adventure Package is going to see a crazy large amount of play. I'm sorry to tell you that. I don't know. I am, however, very curious to see where, you know, we're going to go from here. But full disclaimer, you might be seeing some pretty interesting things right now. Now, this list definitely makes Cyberstorm Access look very, very inviting later on in the next couple of months. And I'm happy to see that. I do not mind Kashtira being the best deck. Like I said, yeah, Macro Cosmo Shenanigans is going to be pretty annoying. Triple Fender, Triple Unicorn is going to be an annoyance, but like Konami definitely opened up the doors for some other big things to happen here. So do I really have any other things to say? I mean, Maze of Defenders comes out in a month. That set is gonna, we'll see. If they made the list like this, it's definitely to sell Photon Hypernova, and it's definitely to sell all this other stuff. Oh, I should probably mention Bice Deals for a second. Hey, to everybody out here that is, this amazes me. I've actually seen 3 people crap their pants on the internet today, having an absolute crybaby fit because Bice Deals are still sticking around. First of all, Bice Deals do absolutely jack all. They do nothing. They are so garbage against our dear best deck in the room, which is Kashtira. At best, they're going to be used in Dragon Link as fodder and extenders in order to kind of take off. You know what that means? Striker, Runic, all these other decks that got paralyzed because of the existence of these cards, guess what? They get the chance to enter back into the metagame here and do something. Now, I'm going to read all these comments going, no, Robbie, Rogue is not going to do good this format, all right? Kashtira absolutely ruins them. I don't remember asking for a wrong opinion, but okay. It's okay. You can have that. All these videos just kind of turn into me reading my comment section, you know, and reading absolutely wrong Yu-Gi-Oh comments and just going, no, you're wrong, and it's not okay to be wrong, but that's fine. And I guess I should answer the question of what am I going to be playing in this format? I don't know. I'm either going to be playing Kashtira or Runic. I've given some thought to Runic right now, and I really want to play the deck, either the Sprite variant or the regular variant. But let me tell you what, all right? Your Kashtira matchup is the biggest uphill battle you've ever played in your life, and it is not fun, all right? And I mean that like the best way possible, but it's good. Also, you know, all of the... I now... you know, we're going to come back and revisit this comment in a couple of months, but now that Tier Elements is Rogue, now it's going to start cultivating this niche waifu gathering of duelists that swear that they were OG fans of the deck and that they were the only ones that wanted to worship the floor that Kikalos' corpse lays on. And, you know, to all of you that want to still play the deck as a waifu deck, that's fine. All right, it is a pretty cool fusion-based deck. It's finally in a position that I would deem it as fair, for sure, but full disclaimer at the end of the day here, it's still pretty busted. All right, it's just 1% more fair. Also, I've seen some Gishki combo earlier today that was like a starter plus I think a Gishki card, and on like an IEP like the Narama, it ended on like a pretty huge board, and that was without the stupid regeneration plays that you were seeing from, you know, the Sprite Jet. So kind of keep that in mind. The Sprite players are coping that the Gishki build's going to be the best variant, but like, I don't know, I'm not a Gishki main. I just wanted to report on that and say that most of the Sprite community is like, yeah, the deck's done, but like the few people that are sticking around, I mean, for a splashable tech engine, it's looking pretty decent right now. So I keep telling people, don't underestimate Sprite. Like, just for like the end of combo cleanup, they're pretty decent. So those are my thoughts right now. Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here later today, guys. Peace out. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.